What you are about to hear is part of the Podgods Network. If you have a problem with anything you hear, please write it in an email and go fuck yourself. Enjoy the show!
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
But more of the R-rated film that most other people do. There's some salty language in it and shit like that.
We work very well together, okay?
Gruesome doosome!
Gruesome doosome!
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
These guys are 11.
I'm here for the gangbang.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Inconceivable!
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah! I feel like I'm taking crazy pills! What? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Set no substitutes.
Hey everybody, this is Salty Language episode 163. This is Brian, and once again returning from his long sabbatical as a man of leisure.
I was walking the earth.
Yes. Well, I described you as, you were off being a man of leisure last week.
Yes,
so.
That's for the most part very true.
Right. And we're, once again coming to you from the secret location of Camp Crystal Lake or whatever we call it.
I thought we were calling it Club Heidi Hole.
That sounds way more nefarious. Also more appropriate, maybe.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. We're coming to you from Camp Handsy.
Yes.
Oof.
This is not Camp Handy or Camp Handy because no one wants that.
Right.
Well, if it was Camp Blowy, shit
right.
out there every summer.
Long lines, yeah, no doubt.
Jeez.
Maybe Camp Handy's just put on by Jack Handy.
Maybe.
That'd be entertaining at least.
That's true. Good point.
Also could be very disappointing if you're coming thinking you're getting handies.
Also true.
And it's just a bunch of funny poetry.
Yeah.
Or not funny, depending on your, where you stand.
Man, that's hard to beat off to.
I don't know, Reminds you of the Bloodhound Gang song, the, what is it? The lap dance is so much better when the hooker's crying.
Right. Bloodhound Gang.
Yeah.
I was actually listening to them not that long ago.
Yeah. They pop up when I just put, my iTunes on random.
Right.
And they'll pop up and just takes me back a long time.
What's the one song like Foxtrot, Utah, Charlie,
yeah.
Kilo, or whatever?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, Bloodhound Gang.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I was just looking at that dog.
Is it bonus dog or
yeah,
regular
it's bonus
dog?
dog?
Yeah, bonus dog's weird.
Not really much of a bonus.
Not really.
Sorry, dog. I'm disappointed.
No, that's what I was trying to explain to my daughter because she was, still weirded out that the cat was hiding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you gotta understand, the cat's not hiding. The cat's trying to gauge if it can, if it needs to hide or if it can murder and eat that thing.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, it's like an assassin. It really is. It's like it doesn't just stand out in the open.
Right.
It's going to go hide in a tree somewhere, and then next thing you know, boom, it drops down and, razor wire to the neck or something.
Even Logan's like, maybe I should have Truman, which is bonus dog, sleep in my room because I'm worried that the cat's not going to eat. I'm like, the cat's a ninja.
Yeah.
If the cat wants to eat, it's going to go downstairs and eat, and no one's going to be any wiser.
Probably, yeah. Nothing else, the cat will just, jump.
It'll be the middle of the night, it's a black cat.
Yeah.
I mean...
it's just like walking along the wall.
I purposely made sure it didn't have a bell collar.
Right.
Because I wanted it to murder things.
Well, again, it's Slade.
Yeah.
Can't put a bell collar on Slade.
No, exactly.
That's just...
What am I going to do, handicap?
Yeah.
That's retarded.
Ugh. That's just terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah. You might as well just give it Nerf weapons instead.
Exactly.
Although Nerf claws on a cat would be hilarious, wouldn't it?
There might be a market for this.
Nerf claws?
It's a Salty Language $1 million idea.
Right.
Save your furniture with Nerf claws.
Right? They just you just poke the cat's
just yellow foamy.
The problem would be they wouldn't be able to retract them.
That's true. Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
That's what you get for scratching up my shit.
It's like, listen, it's that or declaw.
Yeah.
This seems a lot more humane.
Or I'd wrap your paws in duct tape.
Yeah.
You be the judge.
Now, see, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to wrap them so they look like boxers' hands.
That would be awesome.
Right? And maybe I'll even go
the cutest little boxer.
Right, I'll make them look like CM Punk. I'll draw the X's on there for straight edge and everything.
My cat's on straight edge.
I don't know. The cat's kind of straight edge.
Have you seen its ear? It's all hardcore.
Yeah, it's true. CM Punk was hardcore, right? He was in ECW.
Fair enough.
And, hopefully soon to be the host of the show.
Also true.
Nah, not really.
Yeah.
Well, again, if there was an opportunity, we would take it in a second, but
absolutely,
I don't think that opportunity is going to present itself.
Not at all.
Not if he's smart. So I'll give him that credit.
It just seems like he's kind of smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
So without some sort of, scheme, I don't think we're going to get this to work.
Probably not.
No.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed your podcast of the Angry Oz Geek on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's very entertaining. I wish I was here because I could have definitely thrown in my own 2 cents of vasectomy and shaved head talk.
Right. I actually had forgotten we talked about hair at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't mean, like ball hair because of the vasectomy talk. Although I think we did talk about that a little bit as well.
You'll have that.
Yeah.
You got to clean that shit up for a vasectomy.
I guess.
It's true.
Yeah. Well, somebody's going to, whether it's you or them.
Right,
true. Someone's shaving that area because they're not letting you go into surgery with, tufts hanging everywhere. Be like Andre on the League, and just have some here and some there.
Right.
It's just kind of patchy.
This awful patchiness.
It's like a zebra. There's hair here.
It's like when I decided to try to grow my hair back.
Yeah.
And realized it came in all patchy, and I didn't know what the hell happened.
You look like
not a patchy. That'd be sweet.
Oh, that'd
just
be
patchy.
You just grow a helicopter on your head. Be like, eh. You look like somebody's like old G.I. Joe figure. The ones with lifelike hair.
Yes, exactly. That was caught in like a house fire.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it looked like. When my wife's like, yeah, don't ever do that again.
Right.
It's like, huh.
Right. She's like, I want the top of your head the opposite of your face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No ball down here.
Yeah.
I was not pointing at balls, by the way, for that. It was chin.
Oh.
Clean as a whistle.
Hygiene,
Yeah. Well, that's what the whores used to do. As I said on the last podcast.
All the Merkin talk.
Right. I know you missed Merkin talk, and you're a big fan of Merkin talk.
I am a big fan of Merkin.
And I know you're on board for the corduroy handlebar Merkins.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought about shaving a handlebar pattern right in.
Right.
Just because. Out of respect.
That's right. That is one Instagram hashtag I do not want to start. Although, I kind of do for the story.
Handle pubes?
Yeah. Handle pubes. Given that we have an ice cream place here called Handles, that's...
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just picturing some, 60-year-old man, just twisting his mustache.
Yes.
Downstairs.
His ball stash.
Yeah.
Yeah, ha-ha. My penis is an evildoer. Yeah, ha-ha.
He's like, do you want to see Raleigh fingers? No one's going to get that reference.
Who's Raleigh fingering?
Depends on how good the night is.
Oh.
Hey. So, yeah, there's all sorts of things that would have been right up your alley to talk about.
What's up with that?
Well,
although, I do have to bring this up. You're talking about playing the banjolele, right?
Did you? How'd you like Oz's idea for me?
I do.
Learn to play it, and then I have a week to learn a song.
That's a good idea.
Right? I figure you have to sing if I do that, though. Because if I'm going to all that trouble...
all right.
or at least play the cowbell.
That I can do. No, it's funny because not that long ago I was talking about my family. I'm like, hey, we should all learn instruments so we can just have a jam.
Oh, I was thinking like a Partridge Family kind of thing.
No.
Like you're going on tour and wearing leisure suits.
Well, I was more thinking because we do a lot of sitting around fires and stuff. I'm like, how cool we just start jamming with everybody. That'd be fun, right?
Yeah.
But I was like,
everybody learns a recorder.
Well, I was starting to think. I'm like, all right, Logan wants to play the guitar, and then our friend Jeremy plays guitar, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I can't really do guitar. Don plays the bass. Can't do bass.
Well, hold on. You could do bass. You just do stand-up bass.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah, it's true. A tub and a mop handle or something.
Yes.
And then... I
like this idea.
Leah wants to learn to play the violin. Renee also plays the violin. Right, so I'm like, all right, so if we're gonna be jamming with friends and family, I need to have something different. So I was like, I should learn how to play the mandolin because it's kind of small.
Right?
And it's badass,
right?
It's got 8 strings, but 4 of them are all the same and shit. It's crazy. And then when you're talking about the banjolele, I'm like, oh shit. We have like Emmett Otter's jug band.
I know.
Going on.
I was waiting for you to kind of get through it because I was going to be like, what you should do is just get the instruments so your family can have a hoedown.
Basically,
like someone's blowing on a jug.
So
and,
we could have the Salty Language bluegrass band.
That's
how fun would that be?
Oh, that's a terrible idea. I like it.
It'd be awesome. So
Yeah.
you need to pick up a banjolele.
All right.
I'll pick up a mandolin.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get some shit done.
I'm not even kidding. If I had $200, I'd already own a banjolele because they run about $250.
Beauty.
And they're all over Amazon.com.
Right.
I checked after going to saltylanguage.com, clicking on the banner in the upper right-hand corner, like a good boy.
Good call. In fact, if I pick up my mandolin, I will also do that.
As should anybody else who wants to, start their own local branch of the salty language.
Now, here's what we need to do.
I forgot what you called it.
need to get really good on the banjolele,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then we'll do like a Pantera cover band.
Which is banjoleles and mandolins.
Banjoleles and mandolins.
Oh, God.
I don't know what to call it.
Terrible. I know what we'll call it. We'll call it Dimebag Rolls Over in His Grave.
Yes, exactly. Like Hoedown Terra or something. I don't know.
We'll have to work on it.
It's really reaching.
Yeah.
Oof.
Mm-hmm. I was serious, though. Like, when I looked up like how hard it is to play a banjolele,
Banjatera?
different people were like, on things I found, they were like, it's really not that difficult to be, to play certain types of banjos, depending on how many, was it strings or whatever. And there's also a couple different styles because there's, much like a guitar,
right.
There's, picking versus like strumming.
Right.
So it depends on which technique you use. I guess one is much more difficult than the other. So clearly I would choose, the harder one.
Well, yeah, you got to level up quicker.
Well, that way I'm like, fuck this, and just smash it over my knee.
You got to go through a power level.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Because I loved Oz's idea. I thought that would be hilarious to do.
I like that. Yeah, Brian plays a song.
Right. I play us out every week with horrible like Show said that Show was actually the one, he told me that I should make you sing. Right. And he was like, if so, he's like, I'm going to request Stairway to Heaven. He's like, that way it kills both of you.
That would work.
I was like, no doubt, dude. I was like, that's all right though, because I'll get those things that you wear on your fingers for the picking.
Right.
That way.
Gotcha.
Huh?
Vaginas.
Yeah. Yes.
I got a jar full right behind here.
You do?
Amazing.
Huh.
That'll be in my future podcast studio. Like weird posters, lava lamps, big jar full of vaginas.
Right.
A jar full of Rohypnol. I can't talk.
Rohypnol.
Roofies.
No, you need Raffies.
Raffies?
Yeah. From the
Rufio!
No.
He's in the corner because he's not doing anything else.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he's mourning the loss of Peter Pan.
It could be.
Oh, man. Yeah, because, I've been talking about how I want to play guitar for a while, and then when, the more I watch Mr. B, playing the banjolele, I'm like, I kind of want to go that way.
What kind of drew me to the mandolin is because it's kind of a smaller instrument and it'd be easier to take around.
Right, same with banjolele. Yeah. It's quite demure, if you will.
Demure.
Yes.
Ooh.
And
Good word.
And I'll look like a pimp when I'm playing it.
You can check my stats.
Of all the ladies.
It's true.
Think about it. Every time we go to the cigar and whiskey bar, boom, rocking out on the banjolele outside on the patio.
Right.
I don't even charge them.
There you go.
I'll just be like, nah. Be like
I do this strictly for my art.
Mm-hmm. No,
is
I do it
bitches.
for hip hop. Yeah. Oh man.
So yeah, I'm down. If you get the banjolele, I'll get a mandolin.
I like this.
We'll get some shit accomplished.
I like this. Again, we need to put a wish list together for the show.
Yeah, we should.
Although I will say that I would have absolutely no idea which one to put on there. So I don't even know where I would go to research.
Probably the most expensive one.
Good call.
Just in case.
See, I don't think I can get like cool stuff airbrushed on a banjolele as much as you can a guitar, though.
Yeah, I suppose you're probably right.
Yeah.
Depends on the airbrush artist.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all right. Maybe they excel at tiny little things.
Well, I don't know where you'd have to airbrush around it, because I don't think you're airbrushing across the main part of it. I've never seen one done that way anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. Good call, Stu. Good call.
That's the only disappointing part.
Yeah.
Because,
if I shouldn't have had a beer, I should have had a coffee. I'm starting to hit the wall all of a sudden.
Nah, I just have both.
Beer and coffee?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have any Java Stouts.
Oh.
I do like Java Stouts, though.
Mm-hmm. You like updating your Java Stouts?
Yeah.
No. Updating Javas for the devil.
The devil?
Yep.
So how was your weekend? Or week? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's true.
How was the time? And not with Moore's Day.
Oh, damn it. How'd you know I was going to go there?
Because I know you.
Yeah, it's true.
Believe it or not, Brian, I know you.
I'm walking on air. Yeah. I didn't really do a whole lot.
No?
No. Fighting with my foot again. Once again leading me to decide whether it's worth having a foot or not.
Dude, I'm going to say his peg legs never hurt.
It's true. Think of all the cool stuff I can do on a peg leg, too.
I know, peg leg shit.
Then I can be like, I am Groot, kind of.
That's true.
Right? Not really. I don't think I'm convincing anyone I'm Groot with
you
a peg
put
leg.
a bottle opener on it?
Yeah, that would be pretty sweet.
That would be.
Right?
Like just under your kneecap?
Yeah. How'd you open that? Mind your business.
See, here it is. All right, peg leg, right? You know, those pirate boots, they have like the big wide brims for some dumb reason because pirates are shitty.
Right.
You got this boot with this big wide brim, so you crack the bottle open, the cap just falls in the boot.
Yeah, because it's not like stepping in that or, I'm stepping in that, so it's not going to wreck my foot or something.
It'll be just jingling and jangling everywhere you walk. It'd be pretty sweet, actually.
I'm not sure that would be.
Nah, it would be. The
I'm
jingle bottle caps? Come on.
But it's going to clash with my banjo-lele playing. I may have to switch instruments at that point.
It's kind of like a cowbell. You just stomp your foot.
Because I was going to say, I don't think pirates are really known for their banjo-lele playing.
You never know.
I'm the first chat pirate.
Black Banjo.
Yeah. No. Black Banjo.
He was a fearsome privateer.
Right? Takes off his boot and his leg is a banjo-lele.
Exactly.
Takes it off.
That's all they would hear as the ship sailed towards them was the banjo-lele playing.
Right, the haunting.
The haunting sounds of the banjo-lele.
And the men knew that death was upon them.
Yes, exactly. Arr, Davy Jones's locker.
While all his guys are attacking, he's just ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding, playing at the top. Like who does that?
He's doing somewhere over the rainbow.
Naturally.
As everyone's getting stabbed for countless and stuff.
Right, just for that movie-type juxtaposition. Perfect. Like in Good Morning Vietnam, when It's a Wonderful World is playing.
Exactly.
And they're showing all that like brutality going on.
Horrible shit going on.
Agent Orange getting dumped on shit and whatever. Yeah. Good times for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not.
Nah, it's fine.
No. I did notice Forrest Whitaker's eyes seemed to roam less in that movie. Must have been before it went completely crazy.
Must have been pre-Coke.
Well, Robin Williams' eyes aren't doing anything. I mean...
Well, he was, over head Coke.
Oh, okay. So there's a difference. He found the balance.
Exactly.
All right. Forrest Whitaker.
The force was strong in him.
Right. Forrest Whitaker was just, yeah.
I actually found out one of my coworkers this weekend is going to a Star Wars wedding.
Mm-hmm.
When all the groomsmen are dark side, all the bride's people, whatever the fuck, bride's family are light side.
Uh-huh.
It sounds pretty dumb to me. I've never been to a theme wedding, per se.
Yeah. Well, I could see how you could do it with Star Wars, but I don't know.
But why?
But what are they going to dress as? Like, are they going
going
rebel troopers?
They're going as them. Like, if you sit on the groom side, you're supposed to wear black because it's the dark side.
Oh.
And you're supposed to wear lighter clothes if you're not, because you're encouraged to bring lightsabers. Yeah.
So they're going to have the wedding party holding lightsabers, and they're going to walk underneath them, right?
I would assume. Ugh. They should, as they walk underneath, just start beating the fuck out of them.
Right? They should just get those batons that, extend with like a push of a button.
Yeah, exactly. The old LAPD peacekeeper.
Yeah, just spray paint it like, fluorescent green. Just beat the hell out of them with them. Like, no. I'm not partaking in this.
Holy shit. Bonus dog.
It's like, listen, I'm all for the Star Wars stuff, but if you're going to do it, do it right or don't.
I mean, it would be best if it was, if he was banging his sister.
Right. Yeah, because that would be fantastic that the groom dresses as Luke and...
He dresses Leia.
Yeah. And everyone's like, the best part would be if the best man's dressed as like Han Solo, and then everyone's kind of wondering what's going on here. Is there a little triangle or, or are they going to go by old customs to where, like if the groom can't make it through the wedding, then the best man has to step in and marry the woman.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's when just Chewbacca comes in.
Yeah.
Tears her up. Little Wookiee dick.
Oh no, there's no little Wookiee. No.
Well, maybe in his clan. He's the run.
Oh man, Stump Dick the Wookiee.
Exactly.
That sounds like a great band name, though.
Or a trivia thing.
Yes, Stump Dick the Wookiee. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, Stump Dick the Wookiee.
Coming to the stage. We are Stump Dick the Wookiee.
Oh man, and then it's just Wookiee singing.
Wookiees, just Wookiees. Doing Wookiee shit.
Yeah, well, naturally.
Yeah, everyone hates them because they're like, fucking, I can't understand what they're saying. They're just up there growling.
Right.
Fucking Wookiees.
Well, picture like a band full of Wookiees in a hotel room. You know,
it's like, Keith Moon, but
worse.
Furry and
right.
worse.
Right.
Yeah. Let the Wookiee drummer win.
Right. Not to mention the mess on the carpet from them just dragging their asses across it.
What else are you gonna do, Brian?
Right.
It's like trying to get ranch dressing or something out of a carpet.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
That's the. Oof. Or what was it you said? I forgot who it was. Was it Bobby Kelly or something that said that? Where you'd like rub peanut butter on your forearm and be like, now try to get that out with a paper towel.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Dang poop.
Right.
So earlier, this is yesterday, right? I'm at work. I'm already clocked out. And here's my theory on clocking out at the end of the day. If I'm too busy that I can't piss, I'm pissing and then I'm clocking out.
I agree with this.
All right. So I'm on my...
Or I'll just piss while I'm clocking out.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So I'm on my phone, and I'm starting to piss, and I'm looking at my phone, and it's just making this strange noise. I'm like, that's not a normal piss noise. So I look, and for some reason I'm pissing like I've been banging all day.
Right.
Like,
it's because you have a bifurcated dick.
Apparently. The classic me, myself, and Irene
right,
scene, right?
Yeah. Why am I feeling like I had sex all night?
The strange noise is I'm pissing all over my shoe.
Well done, sir.
Like, oh, lucky me.
Yeah. Like, I'm just about to head out of here, but let me piss on my shoe first.
For a while, too. I mean, not just like, oh, geez. I mean, it was like, I should have been like, oh, what? That's a weird noise. I was just like, oh, that's a weird noise. Let's see what's on Instagram.
Yeah, right. Well,
yeah.
That's a weird noise. Let me take a selfie.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, if I was an American Indian, I'd be Pissfoot or something.
Well, you can still be Pissfoot. I mean, we could just call you that.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
I strive to be Chief Pissfoot. I almost said Pussfoot. That's a way different thing.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that changes a foot job completely.
Yeah, boy, does it.
You're like, all right, then.
Oh, geez, here comes old Pussfoot.
Are you sure it's not a typo? It wasn't supposed to be Pussfoot, was it? Again, whole different story.
It's Chief Pussfoot, right?
Huh?
But all the Braves behind his back, they call him like Trout Toes.
Oh man.
Because he gets pissed off.
Right.
Like, get this. Sending smoke signals our tribes.
Well, naturally.
Like fucking Trout Toes is here. And tribe's like, oh man.
They're like, dude, that's so funny. Retweet.
Yeah, retweet.
Yeah. I was meaning more like they do a smoke signal off the smoke signal. But
I thought you were doing like ward
that
drums
works
for a
too.
retweet or something.
Yeah, that's fine too. Whatever's offensive, I guess we'll go with because
that's what we do. Really,
I don't think we were going down a non-offensive road there.
No.
Kind of like Billy Joel in a sidewalk,
Exactly. Roads? We don't need roads.
That's the road.
I prefer to drive through grass and fences and toddlers.
When I'm drinking, we don't need roads.
Hell yeah.
Oof.
Oh, shit.
See, I figured out that's the best way for me to finally get my driver's license is to just be ripped. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Because then at least, if I'm a terrible driver, they can be like, well, he's drunk all the time.
What if
I don't think I'll pass a test that way though.
All right, I got an idea.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what if you're ripped?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, we put you in one of those like, old school hockey helmets, and we just play it off like you're retarded.
Yeah, I think I could do that.
All right, perfect.
I don't even need the helmet.
Because then when you get pulled over, they're gonna look at your license and be like, "Oh my god, he's got a helmet on. I know what this stamp means." And I'm like, he only went over a line. Like, I'll just let him get away.
Just let him go.
That's like fucking. That's like 120% from this kid,
right? Hey, driving today, fella? Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Good job, buddy.
Good job, cowboy.
Yep.
Got the key in there and everything.
You haven't torn the steering wheel off yet.
Like, good job.
Good job. All right.
Right.
Yay.
Hey. See, you got that big retard dick underneath the steering column. Good job.
Now you keep that out of the lighter. Not that cars have lighters anymore, but still, you know,
the power outlet.
That's not as funny though. You know,
I like the lighter. Lighter's the way to go.
Sticking your dick in a USB outlet is,
all right.
First of all, sadder, and
because you got to keep flipping it around because I'm fit. And like,
right.
Which side does this go?
Nah,
in?
you just force it. You just force it.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, I've been there. So speaking of dicks,
I love that we're learning things.
Earlier, well, I don't know. I can't really say earlier because that's funny. Because this, since I have been on the show in like a couple weeks now.
Right. Neither have I.
I'm watching Ace Ventura with the kids because I'm like it's about this time to introduce them to Ace Ventura.
Right.
And get towards the end of the movie where they spin what's her name around and her dick's all poking out of her ass,
right,
like, through her panties,
right.
And Leah's like, "Ew, what is that?" We're very open for kids,
right? And you're like, never forget that.
Yes, never forget. So I'm like, well, that's her penis, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, what? How did she do that? I'm like, I don't know.
Well, you see, she pulls the balls to the side and twists every. Oh wait, we're not talking Dirty Halo, right?
Okay.
Oh.
I'm like, I really don't know, honey. And she's like, well, why don't you try it and you let me know? And that's why I love my daughter, because I know she's not serious.
Right, and we'll let you know next week how it goes.
Exactly. Yeah, check my Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My dick's sticking on my ass. Let me take a selfie.
Yeah. Oh. Hashtag.
Oof. Yeah. You can get that nice booty pop angle, too, you know.
Yeah, boy, exactly.
Oof.
Like, what is growing on his cheek? What is that?
That's the weirdest fruit bowl I've ever seen.
Exactly.
Is there a banana on top of
Holy
it?
Crap.
Oh,
What
I
is
don't...
that? Like a portobello or something?
Oh, man. Everyone's running to check your Instagram now.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Followers.
Right.
Oh, shit. I didn't do my happy days today. Oh, well. I've been kind of skipping
It's all right.
days.
Just, put Dirty Halo video up.
It's like our version of the Rickroll. It's just a guy fucking himself.
That's horrible.
It is.
Oh, man. That could cause permanent damage to somebody. And I'm not talking about the guy doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because,
Oofa.
twisting your balls around like that cannot be good for you.
You
wouldn't think.
I wouldn't think at all. Yeah.
Yeah. Double jointed, beanbag is just not not something
The
you hear a
old
lot.
double jointed beanbag.
Check this out. Stretches it through his legs backwards, throws it over his shoulder.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
I think that's pretty gross, dude.
Like, Jesus.
You should probably go see a doctor.
Shoot this guy in the face.
Yeah. He just puts his balls in front of it.
Naturally. So I did my vacation thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Cedar Point for a few days.
Right.
Also cool.
Got to see a lot of horribly dressed people there, I'm sure.
A lot of horribly dressed people. A lot of butt cheeks hanging out of shorts, which is always good. Oh, my God.
Guys, though, right?
No. Get this.
Like, you just see the pockets of their jorts and then ass cheek, and it's a dude.
We went to the water park.
Yeah.
And we go to
you do like water sports.
We went to the water park, and you try really hard not to be a creep.
Right.
But it's hard sometimes.
Right. Well, obviously. Phrasing.
So, get this, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're in our lounge chairs. The kids are doing whatever the fuck they're doing because I was definitely not thinking about children at this time. And there's this broad. And I'm guessing she was kind of European because I heard her talking to other dudes, and it was very European, whatever. And it was probably like one of...
Sorry, I was having a really... This is a callback from... You remember That European Face?
Yes.
Okay.
She had a great face.
Okay.
And body and everything.
So it wasn't That European Face?
Oh, good God, no.
Okay.
I would have. Anyway.
Beat off, right.
But she had this bikini on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like the thong, but it wasn't a full bikini. It was like her ass was hanging out.
Right. As is tradition, right?
Yeah. And we're at the wave pool. In the wave pool, there's inner tubes everywhere they just hang out on.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah. This broad, right? First, she just lays on her back, and her legs completely spread.
Right.
And the inner tubes are see-through.
And then you realize that she doesn't shave. No,
I'm sure she does. So
there's no guesswork.
And she's just sitting there tanning. I just happened to glance. When she stood up, I was like, "Whoa, that chick's ass is phenomenal." So I'm paying attention.
Right.
She got my attention.
Out of respect.
You have to.
Yeah.
But what got me, and I of course I had to look around, and there was plenty of people paying attention, is after about 15 minutes of her like laying on her back, legs all spread, like I'm assuming tanning,
splayed open, if you will,
airing out the vagina.
Maybe some both.
She flips over on her belly, right, on the inner tube, and she's in like, come fuck me in the ass position, basically. That's all I can say.
Right.
And she just kept like gyrating her hips.
All right.
I don't think that's
normal for tanning.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the hell is this chick doing? And I'm just at the angle that I'm getting side ass.
Right.
I wasn't getting like full gyno look. But right. I glance over where
you weren't checking out the tunnel. Right, I get you.
But I glance over where some older gentlemen are, and of course they're just staring.
Well, duh.
Because
yeah.
I just blew me away.
Like, I forgot they looked like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, if I was laying on inner tube, my shit's hanging out, I'm going to be aware of it.
Well, yeah, but you wouldn't have moved.
Well, no, because I got to get tanned.
Right.
Got to balance out the balls.
Right, the last thing you want is one ball darter than
exactly. I've already got it on my arms. Fuck.
Yeah. Like, what the hell? What's going on with your balls?
Old Two-Face balls over here.
Oh, God.
I don't know. It just blew me away. I mean, I guess, my first thought was, whoa! And then followed up by, what a dirty whore. Followed up by, like, she knows exactly what she's doing right now.
Yeah. She knows that, like, every guy within eye range is.
Yeah, exactly.
And probably some in rooms
like
with binoculars.
Flying over.
Yeah.
There's, like, the pilot's like, why do I have a boner? I don't get it. What happened?
Something crashing into a building.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we're...
Yeah, it was bizarre.
Oh, man. I'm surprised, like, there was no, like, women standing around, like, holding, their hands over the eyes of children and such.
If there was, I was
oblivious to them.
Exactly. There could have been a, Burning Man going on next to me.
The festival or just the guy on
Whatever.
fire? Okay. I'm burning. Shh.
Fuck off. Busy.
Go jump in the water then.
Jesus.
Dummy.
God, saving this in my mental hard drive.
Right?
Yeah, you try really hard not to be a creep at the water park.
Yeah.
But it's very difficult at times.
Yeah.
And then you look this way and there's some sort of like, fucking sea cow.
Right. Sunning itself.
Wearing a washcloth.
Right. Sunning its belly. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, yeah. That was something actually Jeannie and I talked about, was like, how do these people have this confidence to pull some of this shit off?
I have said that countless times that, there are some people, like, I am one that, like, always, covers up and kind of shit, because I'm like, man, ain't nobody want to see what's underneath these clothes, And then you go somewhere and you see somebody and it's like, and they're wearing something either, like, super tight or revealing or what, and I'm like, how the hell did they ever get to the point that they look in a mirror and go, this looks good?
Like, I look good.
Right? It blows my mind.
Like, I'm way fitter than I used to be. And I'm still self-conscious.
Right, yeah.
And then I look over and there's some fucking retard walking around with his gun hanging over his crotch.
Right.
And he's got like a big ice cream cone, an ICP tattoo.
Right. Hey. You don't. I'm sitting right here.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm just
I know.
I'm like, what? How does
that guy go? I'm taking my shirt off and I don't care.
Like,
yeah.
Whatever. I put a pizza in here. Like, clearly.
Right. Well, it's like I keep seeing it's. It kind of reminds me at times of. I'll see pictures online, and it'll be like I actually saw one on one of the dating sites I'm on, and it's a. We'll say a curvy girl. A really curvy girl.
Like...
Round curvy.
Okay.
All right.
Like prop marks in Florida curvy?
Yeah. Oh. But she's standing next to this thing that says, like, I love bacon. Well, and I'm just like...
Of course.
I know, and I'm just
Cannibal.
like... I'm just like, I Like, as a fat person, I wanted to go up to other fat people and be like, the world already knows.
Like, you clearly love bacon.
Yeah, like, come on. You know, that's like, you know, having a beard and wearing a shirt that says, I love my beard. Like, duh. Yeah. Otherwise, you wouldn't have it.
It's true.
You know? Well, you might. I mean, like, mine holds me at gunpoint when I threaten to shave it. So, you know. Yeah, like I told Corey the other day when he asked about shaving his beard, and I was like, it's not up to you.
It's true.
It's up to the beard.
Yeah. I made that mistake once.
Yeah.
It's finally back.
Right.
It's taking control of me, actually.
Right. Well, that'll happen.
You'll have that.
Yeah. Well, especially with the, you know, when you're, you know, feeding it luxurious beard earls.
Well, you have to.
Right.
Beard earls and whatever gets spilled into it.
Right. Like mine, I found kettle corn the next day. I ate some kettle corn a couple nights ago, and I get up and, you know, I kind of licked my lips, and when I did, like, you know, the hair of my face was kind of curled in a little bit, and I was like, that's kettle corn taste.
Like, oh, that's delicious.
That's much better than tasting just hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dirty, matted hair.
Dirty and matted. What the hell am I, a 70s bush on a period? I mean, come on. Give me some credit. I at least want to run a washcloth across it once a week. Maybe.
Like, that wasn't even dirty 70s bush on a period.
Yeah. Well, I figured
to make it completely awful.
Well, I like to paint a picture, you know.
Like, it's matted and clumpy with pennies.
Oh. Now, see, that's a different story. I was just painting a vivid picture. You went into making someone dry heave.
Well, you'll have that.
Because there's probably someone that's doing that right now that isn't me. Up to
because you're a real ass dude.
Yeah, right.
You know, real ass dudes deal with period shit.
Right. Well, you have to once you start getting them. Wait. Wait a minute. That didn't.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's like I see that stuff and I'm just like, ugh. And then on the other hand, I'm like, why would you put that picture up on a dating profile? You know what I mean?
True.
Like, I'm telling you, I need to go back to, I'm just going to start taking notes. I don't even think I can take online dating seriously. I think I see everyone, I said this before, that I see everyone like a caricature. Like every person I see, there's something about them.
You start drawing them.
Right?
Yeah. There's a thread I just saw on Reddit, not really a thread, a post, I guess.
Yeah.
It's some Australian dude, and he takes pictures, profile pictures of women on Tinder, and then he recreates them.
Oh, geez.
And it's fantastic.
I bet, because Tinder takes your pictures from your Facebook page.
Right.
Like, you don't upload pictures to that one. Like, most dating sites will give you 8 pictures or something, and you get to upload them. Tinder, you have to, like, access through your Facebook page, and it just grabs pictures of you from, because I deleted some because I'm like, that's not even me. Like, one was, you know, a picture of my dad I have on there, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really want this up on a dating thing or whatever, you know. So I was like, yeah, there's just some amazing things that you just see that I just shake my head at or laugh at, you know, because just some of the stuff that people put in their profiles or pictures, like things they show, and
like the one time they got gangbanged.
Right. I mean, that's fine. At least, like, you know, they're open to group activities.
That's true.
You know,
like, it's a picture of me and, you know,
right. You're like
42 Mexicans.
And you're like, well, it's like, listen, you know, that's cool. You wanted to play clown car. That's cool. But, you know,
exactly.
It's like, you know, and, you know, like I said, they're a people person, you know.
They clearly.
Right.
Yeah.
All the people.
All the people.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, that's why I said I've been tempted to just start taking notes on stuff again, because I really almost think I could start, like, blogging just about the stuff I see and just go, why do people, you know, like, I don't want to go off on a rant here, but, you know.
It could be entertaining, though.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do.
Why not?
Yeah. It reminds me of back when I worked at, well, first of all, at the comic store, Collector's World,
right.
And then at the video stores, I was always, like, in my head, I was always going, man, I should really do a comic about this job.
This current situation.
Because just some of the stuff that comes up. And, you know, any retail job, you have that.
Yeah.
But then I saw, was it a few years ago, there was someone who basically was doing that from a comic store. Like, when people would come in, they would just, like, as people would have, like, typical comic store conversations, which are generally some of them are really stupid.
What do you mean?
Some of them, whatever, you know. But some of the stuff people said to each other, they would like write it down and then draw a cartoon of just a one person thing with a word bubble,
right.
you know. And most of them are really funny but they're funny because we had a shop and we worked in a shop before, so we know exactly what the context, you know. I think most people would probably be like, I don't get it.
Right.
You know? So, yeah. It's always that Clerks moment, though. You know, where are your new releases? It's like,
oh, God.
Right?
Yeah. Yep. Oof. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
You were talking about your vacation.
Oh, okay. I was like,
then I was like, off-road.
That's what we do. So, yeah, we did the Cedar Point thing for a few days. I had a nice cigar on the beach, and we rode a bunch of rides, and we ate some good food.
Did you get on the Mantis for the last time?
We actually did.
Did you?
I got Lee on it for her first, I guess, last time.
Yeah, because they're shutting it down. Yeah.
We rode almost everything.
I was never a fan of that ride. It was okay. I rode it the year it came out, and I was like, it's all right.
Yeah, it's one of those things. That's how I felt about doing it.
It was one of those things that generally we'd hit it because, you hit the bigger rides. And
I finally got on the Top Thrill Dragster.
Yeah.
That fucking thing is sweet.
I have not been on that one.
Dude, it's great.
Well, I haven't been to Cedar Point since like 98 either.
It's a great ride. And it's only like 2 seconds long, but
right.
It's so fun.
Which is always mind-blowing about those rides.
Yeah.
You wait like an hour or whatever for them.
I only waited 30 minutes. That's why I rode it, because it was only a half hour wait. And I'm in line, and no one in my family wants to go.
Right.
So I'm like, whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm standing on the platform, and they're like, single rider. So I'm like, psh, bitch, right here.
Right.
I get down.
Especially because you're flashing, no wedding ring on your hand.
Yeah, I was like, what? But, so I sit down next to this old dude, and he's like, I'm not just going to sit next to a guy for a ride and not talk to him.
Right,
because that's weird to me.
Well, while he's giving you a handy, that's really odd.
That's true.
Yeah.
I tell him to stare at me in the eyes.
Right. Yeah. Have some fucking respect. Have some pride.
Look at me when you're beating me up.
Have some pride in your work.
Yeah, exactly. No. So I'm talking to him, and I'm like, hey.
Do you like gladiator movies?
Do you like gladiator movies? Exactly. I'm like, what do you think of this dick?
You ever seen a grown man naked? Right.
No, I'm asking him, like, I'm talking about the ride. He's like, that's what a great ride. And he's like, I'm like, I couldn't get any of my family to come on here with me. Mm-hmm. He's like, I got my 2 boys with me. And he points to the seats in front of us. And he's like, this kid right here, I'm not worried about. He loves this stuff. This kid, it's his first roller coaster. It's like, for him, I'm like the baddest one there.
Was he in front of you or in front of the guy?
In front of the guy.
Okay, so at least if he vomits, it's probably going to hit him.
It's too fast.
Oh, okay. So it's going to go like 4 rows back?
Basically.
Yeah.
Dude, that ride's insane. Oof. That's good stuff.
That's definitely something interesting to see.
Yeah.
Somebody vomiting on a roller coaster, especially the fast ones. Because just watching it go.
But yeah, it was a good time at the point. We went in like early on our very last morning, like actually when we were supposed to go in because we get early access, and like walked on to the brand new roller coaster. Then we walked onto the front car to Raptor.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It was just
yeah,
great.
no matter what the ride is, the front car is generally not easy to just walk onto. It's usually, people will go for that one.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That was always my favorite on, especially the Raptor. There's some rides, like, I don't want to be on the front car and, like, what is it? Not the Magnum. What's the one that was after the Magnum that's taller?
Millennium Force.
Yeah, that one I don't necessarily want the front car on.
That ride's great.
Oh, it's a great ride. I just don't want the front car. I just kind of want somebody else in front of me. It's just a weird feeling to be. I sat in the front once, and I'm like, I don't like this at all.
I'm over this.
I feel like I'm going to die.
I'm going to die.
It's like I feel real alone right now.
But then after,
help me, Jeebus.
Help me, Jeebus. But after we did the Cedar Point experience, which was great, we decided to go, cottaging to the cottage for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Which I discovered that I need to not drink as much because I tend to isolate my wife in a drunken fog and, almost ruin relationships. But we're over it, so we're good now.
That wording is a little ambiguous.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, only because, Tony's still married.
Yes.
Until the divorce happens.
Right.
We're
good.
Soon.
But, man, being in a drunk...
She's waiting for you to get independently wealthy.
Not doing this shit.
Then it's over.
No, dude, being in a drunken fog for 4 days is not a good idea.
I disagree.
It's fun. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's not a good career move, though.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's fun.
It's fun.
But it's not a good career move.
It's like, if you watch Pacific Rim,
No, I've watched part of it, but no.
Okay. All right, you know how the Jaegers, the big robots, they got 2 pilots. Because one dude can't handle it.
Right.
Right?
Right.
One guy does the left, one guy does the right.
Right. Naturally, you got to have R2.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. Picture me as the Jaeger, right?
Can you're not going to set me up with a Sophia picture at Sicily in 1948
That's
or
your
something?
gig. You do Golden Girls.
Fine. Right. I know. Oz almost got me going last week.
You did. All right. But my pilots are my brain and my dick. That's the problem. Right? And
once you start drinking, the brain ejects.
No.
Oh.
It's fine.
All
it's
right.
just to get brain boners. And it's all over.
I was like, or it just goes to sleep.
Yeah.
The dick's got a rag with chloroform on it. Every time.
Yeah, so, Dick's like, let's go fuck up that Kaju. Brain's like, no, we got other things to do.
Yeah.
Then we drink.
Yeah. And then the
Brain's like, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the best idea I've ever heard.
My brain boner says yes.
My brain's dick says yes. Yeah. Like, I knew I liked that guy.
Oof. So, yeah, it was a good weekend, though.
Right.
Got to run on this thing. We were out the sandbar, right, where everyone parties. And, boy, did we get drunk out there.
Yeah, that'll happen.
But this guy next to us, he pulls up his boat, and I don't know how he got screeching.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Crazy.
That's impressive.
And he's got these big rolls on the back of his pontoon.
Now, are we still talking about... Never mind.
No, we're not talking about the water park.
Are we talking about manatees or something?
Yeah, sea cows. This dude, this guy had a great beard, mohawk beard.
Nice.
He unrolls these things. And it's like between the two of them was probably 60 to 80 feet long of rubber foam. This dude sells this shit, right?
Okay.
And they just float. And you anchor them down, you clamp them together, and it's just like let the kids play on them, which is awesome because the kids were playing on them. Mm-hmm. And then I decided to run on it because everyone was taunting me too. And then our buddy Don decided to run on it, and he made it way further than I did. He actually lounged at the end.
Oh, you're showing off?
He was showing off.
Dang.
But yeah, watching adults run this thing was fantastic.
I imagine.
Because you get about 20 feet, and then it's over jetting.
Right. It's kind of like running on a log. Yeah.
Well, you run, and your foot goes down, but the foam goes in the water, so it's like the ground doesn't... But you still float. It's fucked up.
That's weird.
But, kids are light, so they just fly down it.
Right.
But, when you're not
kids
a kid...
also weren't drunk.
Yeah, when you're...
Probably.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you're twice the size of a kid, and you're rocking probably, 8-10 beers in.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a problem.
Just walking on land is a challenge sometimes,
exactly.
yeah.
Just thank God water's soft.
Depending on the height you're hitting it from, but yeah.
True.
You're falling out of a plane, it might not be, but,
Oh, man.
from that distance.
Yeah, foam-tastic. That's what those things are called. They're pretty sweet.
So is he out there just advertising it, or is he just out there? Oh, okay. I didn't know if he's just out there,
because they sell, like, the neighbors up there have one. It's called a lily pad. It's like green and yellow. It's all like, it's got lily pad all over. It looks all fucking cool.
Right.
So we're like, hey, how much is that lily pad? It's like $500-$600.
That's about what I was thinking. Yeah.
Right? So the dude from Foamtastic just buys this foam, and I don't know how much it was because he didn't have a business card. I'm not buying one. But it's like, I was going to get a card in case my stepdad wanted one, because you never know.
Right.
But yeah, it seems like that's what he does, is he shows up to Sandbar. What a great gig.
Right.
You buy foam, you cut it into Foamtastic shit, you set it up, you get drunk on the Sandbar, let kids run on it, and, take orders.
It sounds kind of illegal, doesn't it?
I don't know.
You get drunk and let kids run on your phone? Yeah.
I don't know. It just seemed like a good
I think
gig.
you're right. Yeah, you need to figure out this gig.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
If all I can do is park at the Sandbar, get drunk, and roll foam out, and let fuckers run around on it,
right?
And then just collect the rewards, seems like a good deal.
Yeah, I like this.
Right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can definitely do parts of it.
So we need foam and we need a boat.
Also alcohol.
Well, that's easy.
Well,
I got some right next to me.
That's true. I'm just saying, you know.
A shitload behind me.
I'm just saying, if we're making a supply list.
Okay, fair enough.
We don't want to overlook the most important
bitches.
part. Well, yeah.
Okay.
And blow.
Well, duh.
Yeah. For the kids.
Of course.
Yeah.
So they run on the thing all day.
Right.
Yeah.
What you need is to find some sort of an antidote to the Coke for the kids, and then offer that with a purchase of the foam things. Just get the kids high on Coke and just be like, they're going to just be annoy the shit out of you for the rest of the week.
I think the only antidote to that much Coke with a kid running up and down
Shovel?
the Foamtastic, I was thinking a stern drowning.
Oh, no.
But a shovel works.
Pretty close. Yeah. You don't have to worry about drowning if you're unconscious. Well, I guess you do.
You
but
do,
yeah,
really.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Spang! Ding!
Yeah, did a little jet ski. Took a nice chunk out of my thumb doing a little jet skiing.
Nice. I saw Don's post that he turned a jet ski.
Yeah, I had to help him out.
Yeah.
It was one of those things we're both out, buzzing, right? And I look over my shoulder, and he's in the water, and the thing's sideways. I'm like, Jesus,
right?
For Billy Burr. And by the time I got to him, the thing was just upside down.
Right.
So I had pulled him up onto mine and Baywatched into the water and flipped his.
Oh, I thought he was all like wrapping his arms around you, and you took him.
He was wrapping his arms around the jet ski, poor guy. I felt bad for him.
Yeah,
well, he doesn't know how to swim.
Yeah, see, that's my thing.
Yeah.
When you mentioned about that stuff, and I'm like, yeah, the whole jet ski thing seems like a lot of fun, but I can't swim, so I'm not a big fan of the whole...
Well, life jacket, but still.
Yeah. Knowing me, I'd sink.
Well, because I'm like a stone.
Yeah.
When I get in the water...
I know, I've seen you, yeah.
It's over, Johnny.
Right. I think you have to have, like, a soul to float.
Maybe. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I
I
don't
just
know.
figured it's because it's like, I heard this deal a couple weeks ago.
Because you're trying to get handsy with the fish.
That, like, baby humans, you toss them in the water and they float and they know what to do in the water.
Right.
Like a baby chimp, they just sink and die. So I think I'm more chimp,
I'll buy into this.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would maybe explain me, too, because I remember when I was in swimming classes when I was a kid, when they're you start off by just kind of floating, and I wasn't so much good at it. So maybe that's what it is too. Like, look at this kid, he's half monkey.
That's my theory. Is I'm just more chimp.
All right,
I haven't
that's
quite
fair.
evolved apparently.
Right. Well, you used to climb trees. I mean,
is true.
you didn't really swing from them or anything, but there's a lot of evidence starting to mount that might be the case.
Yeah. So I'm just glad I was there. Out there with him.
Yeah, right.
I mean, there's a dude on a pontoon pulling up. They're like, you guys need help. And,
right.
we
were
good.
There's no free rides, though.
No, well, of course not.
And, that guy would have been like, you got a pretty mouth.
I just used my, my apparently sinking chimp strength, flipped the jet ski back over, and we were good.
Sinking chimp strength. That sounds like I don't know, that seems like a terrible superpower.
It really is.
It's probably great on land.
Yeah,
you
on
just
land
have chimp.
it's sick.
Yeah, you're like, look, I can't sink.
Sick as fuck.
Right. In the water, not so great.
It's over.
Yeah.
Like Aquaman's like, let's fight. You're like, go fuck yourself.
You're like, I could probably save the people on the Titanic if I can save them in like 4 seconds, because after that I'll be drowning.
Yeah, once my head goes under, it's over.
Yeah.
Then I panic and doggy paddle.
Oh, I just flail.
Flail wildly.
You can call it doggy paddling, but it's the weirdest doggy paddling ever.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Which, encourages your ability to, not drown.
Flail more.
By flailing, yeah.
We also, on vacation, it's my wife's birthday.
Kind of want to play Holiday Road right now.
I don't think we have that technology hooked up.
We don't.
Okay.
You're just talking about vacation. I'm just picturing,
Vacation. Oh.
No, I was picturing National Lampoon's
Fair
Vacation.
enough.
That's why I said Holiday Road.
No, we went to this restaurant recommended by several people called the Captain's Cabin.
Mm-hmm. Captain Stabbing, gotcha.
Yeah. And it's like a log cabin that overlooks a lake.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It looks weird. Because you walk in, it's like, this is a log cabin. And it's called casual fine dining. So there's people in there in like flip-flops with their balls hanging out or swim trunks and whatever.
So that's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, I dressed up nice.
Don't lie, dude. You were laying on
Nicer,
you were laying on the tube with your legs all splayed out.
What?
Yeah.
If you don't like the view, get the fuck out.
Right. Like wait till the show starts. Twist.
Start humping it. But so we're in this place. They got the food's fucking phenomenal.
So it's not bad. Gotcha.
Oh my god. I got the prime rib. I mean, I want to just make sweet love
to
it.
I saw that you sent a mood lit picture of your prime rib to Instagram. So
I did.
Yeah.
The prime rib it's probably the best prime rib I ever had.
Right.
It was like butter.
You're talking about our friend, right?
Sure.
It was like eating
hands.
Chris. Yeah, soft hands. Yeah.
No, it was delicious. Meanwhile, cut to table right next to us.
Meanwhile,
some savage jerk off who we made fun of the whole night. 'Cause
As
he was
is
just being
tradition.
a douche fucking baggedy, right? He orders a prime.
Whoa,
I
careful.
know. He orders a prime rib, which I'm like, well, at least he's got that going for him because he's in for a delicious meal.
Until he says, I want it well done.
No.
Oh.
Even worse, he dumped ketchup on it.
Oh, man.
Even the chef walked by. He's like, "Are you putting ketchup on my prime rib?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, and horseradish." And the chef just looked at him and walked away, shaking his head.
The horseradish is one thing.
Yeah, because it comes with horseradish
Right.
sauce.
I was going to say that's a typical, side for
But ketchup.
ketchup.
Yeah.
But ketchup. Wow.
Yeah,
Was it at least grade A fancy ketchup?
it was Heinz.
Okay, so it's probably fancy then.
But I mean, I'm
sorry, casual.
I'm pretty sure because the chef was like a big dude. He looked like a lineman.
He should have just taken
I
the
thought he was
plate.
gonna just go drown him out in the lake.
Just drowns him in ketchup.
Yeah.
Now you like ketchup, huh? Wow.
Yeah, ketchup on.
He
the
should have
prime
just
rib.
taken the plate away from him.
He should have stabbed him in the neck with a steak knife, like
And then-
80 times,
and then taken him back and just, made prime rib out of him.
something. I don't know, sausage, pulled pork. I don't know. What a jerk!
I was so
it's
expecting-
like a disrespect of the food.
Yeah. I was so expecting it to be the well done thing. Because I've heard that at places, and I'm like,
Ketchup.
it's like, listen, if you don't like the way prime rib is served, it's a notoriously it's rare.
Yeah, it's rare.
Yeah.
I do medium rare because that's how I order all my meat,
Right.
basically.
And it's like anything past that, though, it's like, yeah.
What's the point? It's supposed to be soft and delicious and rare-y. But fucking ketchup on it? I mean, I don't even use steak sauce because it's like, I want to taste the steak.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, again, if
It's a good
it's one
steak.
thing if it was terrible.
Yeah.
And you're like, man, I need something to make this, edible.
Like, if I'm like, I just filled up my tank. I think I want a steak from the Speedway. I'll put some A1 on it,
And you probably put more than that on it because
That's
it's probably
true.
going to need more than
Oh,
that.
boy. Down payment for my medical bill.
Right? Like, why does it say Doc Martens on this?
It's crazy.
Delicious, though. Ugh.
I'll take the first baseman steak.
How many rewards points do I get for that? 2 for $3, you say?
Sick.
Oh, and I can get a lobster tail for $2 more.
Like, what?
Sign me up, son.
I'm in.
Ugh.
Yeah, Captain's Cabin was good. Mm-hmm. But, oh my God. Fucking ketchup boy back there. Oof.
Why would you order prime rib if you're going to put ketchup? Like, why wouldn't you just order random steak?
He should just order a big old plate to go fuck himself.
Or that. Why wouldn't you just get a burger?
I don't know. Yeah, I was mind blown.
I just don't understand that. Like, why are you ordering that good of a cut and everything
And it wasn't like...
to just dump ketchup on
And
it?
it wasn't like, they had out on the side of the road, like, prime rib special, $9.99.
Right.
I mean, it was kind of pricey prime rib.
Yeah.
But the reason I ordered it is because we're leaving, and my stepdad, Chuck, he was like, they have the best prime rib. You should really get it. I'm like, if he's telling me that they had the best. And I looked at the price, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
But I got so much other shit before that. I'm like, well, I'll get the kind of smaller one.
Right.
Because, tiny tummy.
Right. Right. Like, do you have a prime rib that's the equivalent of 3 drinks? I'd like to have one with dinner.
And I got like the 12 ounce or whatever, and I ate it all. It was so good.
Right. After you made sweet love to it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll put some of my own horseradish
I
on
mean, Jesus. It was that good. Yeah.
Nice.
It was something.
Well, it was obviously an experience because that, yeah.
It was good.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the true test is, did it make your pants tighter? And I don't mean the waist.
It probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a sign of a good steak.
Exactly.
Right?
Put a little horseradish on my thigh. I mean, it was good.
Man, I don't think you want horseradish coming out of there, man. That cannot feel
Exactly.
good.
That's good.
If it burns like it is horseradish coming out and has that consistency, you really need to see a doctor. Or maybe you just need to skip the doctor and go right to a cemetery. Because things ain't looking good for you.
No, not at all.
You probably have dick cancer.
Like, I don't know what's going on with this guy's prostate and balls, but he's making horseradish sauce. It's crazy.
I mean, it's delicious, but...
I mean, Jesus. And I'm beat off of my kielbasa. It was awesome.
So like an innuendo in an innuendo.
Kind of.
Okay. Oh, man. Like, all I know is I don't have to open a factory. This guy can just keep him loaded with jars.
It's crazy, really.
Yeah. He goes to the sperm bank and they're paying him like $4 a ton for it. Just leaving it on the counter and selling it for $7.99.
Just keep them stocked with olive oil and fresh pornography. I don't know. Olive oil? Why is that? Well, food grade.
Right. Obviously.
Clearly.
Because it's heart healthy, obviously. That's why.
Naturally.
All right, then.
That was fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, moral story is I got really drunk. Almost fucked some shit up. And then had more fun. Yeah, and here we are.
Yeah. And you've since, dedicated your life to, not drinking and...
Exactly. Let me finish this beer for a
Right.
minute.
Well, beer doesn't count.
No, it's like water. It's fine.
Well, this beer isn't like water. I mean...
That's my dilemma. It's like, I don't want to stop drinking.
Right.
Because I like drinking. Not like because I want to get fucked up, but because I like the taste.
Right. And you like to get fucked up.
Oh, kind of. If I could just maintain a light buzz when I'm not feeling,
The best way to do that is probably not see how many you can fit, or take to the face. It's kind of like dicks, You probably shouldn't go for world records.
Probably.
I mean, if you want to, hey, that's it's your own business.
Well, the problem is, it's just like once you have, 3
Keep
or
in mind,
4
anyone listening now is going to think of anything you say as beer as dicks at this point.
True.
Okay.
Once you have 3 or 4 drinks.
Right, you suck them down.
I almost said cocktails.
Right, after you suck them down, gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. After you suck them down and you splash them on your face and stuff.
And chest, yeah.
And back.
What are you, Kate Upton? Anyway.
I missed those ones.
Oh.
I saw some of those.
Yeah, that was just... Anyway, we'll get into it. Yeah.
That's what we like to call a tease.
It's something.
But, it's just, once you have a few, it's so easy to have a few more.
Well, yeah, because
the problem.
You kind of, start losing your ability to gauge where you're at and stuff.
Yeah,
sometimes.
now that I think about it, I was completely hammered, and we were swinging a jump rope for a kid. Now that I think about it, and they were doing the weird jump rope chant.
Yeah.
I thought we were summoning some sort of demon.
Probably were. Yeah.
There's some sort of down in hell. Someone's stretching, getting ready to come
yeah,
up.
Right. Yeah.
Then we fucked it up.
I hate it when that happens.
It's like, damn it, I was almost there.
Yeah. That's what she said.
He's
anyway.
working on he's working on his shoulders and stuff.
Right.
God, I was drunk that week.
Yeah, you'll do that. Clearly, what needs to happen is if you're going to drink like that, you need to be put in a cage and then handed the alcohol.
Something.
For your own protection.
I need to limit my benders to 1 day.
No, that's a terrible...
As opposed to 4?
Nah, that's a terrible idea.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, just the cage will work.
Okay.
It'll make it a little tougher for you to get handsy, which will keep you out of jail generally.
True.
You can drink all you want. If you get sick, who cares? It's a cage. We'll just clean the paper up.
Perfect.
Just
give me a litter box.
It's easier to just, hose down the cage.
It's true. Don't walk too close, though.
I wouldn't.
So I might get multiple MIGs.
Right.
I can smell your cunt.
Look at throwing your shit at people. Hey, damn it, Tony.
Jesus.
Boy.
He did say he was part chimp.
The lower primate took over again.
Yeah, boy, did it.
Get the hose.
Just throw him in the water, he'll sink.
Yeah. In the cage.
In the cage.
Right. No, I don't. That cage is expensive.
That's true.
Yeah.
Just keep a chain attached to it.
Yeah, just wait a little while. I don't see any more bubbles. Pull him up.
Pull him up. Ah, shit, he's still up. God damn it.
How's he still breathing?
It's crazy.
I didn't think chimps could breathe that long.
Man.
I was just trying to come up with a solution, something to help you out.
It's true. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm always looking out for you.
That's what friends do.
Well, I'm looking out for you and also looking out for, a way to laugh at you.
Well, that's fair.
As is tradition.
Yeah, as is tradition. Yeah.
It's, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, exactly. I had a creepy old lady today.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me
How was she?
Creepy.
Oh.
She told me she liked my voice.
She listened to the show?
No, I was doing my job.
Don't care what she thinks then.
She's like, oh, you've got a really unique voice. You should be like a sports broadcaster. Or something.
I'm going to think about you in the tub
Yeah,
later.
that's all I can think. I'm like, oh, God, she wants my youthful semen. Little does she know, it has no access to the outside world.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it doesn't matter. She can't reproduce anyway.
Well, that's true, too.
Yeah.
I don't know if she wanted to, use like a facial cream or something. I don't know.
Yeah. She's kind of like...
It's a little creepy, though. That's for sure.
I can't think of her name now. Shit.
Kate Upton?
No, we'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
But we'll get to... No. Call back. I can't think of her.
Aubrey Plaza?
No. I was thinking of...
Jennifer Lawrence?
No. This is from much longer ago. The woman who used to bathe in the blood of virgins to keep herself younger. It was
Joan Rivers. We'll talk about her later.
She'd probably think that was funny.
Probably.
No, though. Shit, I can't think of the name of the... They made McFarlane made a toy of the character. Or of the person. But I can't remember the name of it now.
I know what you're talking about, but I also don't know her name.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure she wanted my life force.
Right. Like you said, joke's on her, though.
Yeah, exactly. So, little does she know.
There's no life force in your seed.
Not at all.
You're not growing any grass.
Enjoy these blanks, bitch.
Right. Like, all I produce that's potent is fertilizer now.
That's right. Oh, man. Oh, God. I don't know if we want to get into poop talk.
Poop cast already?
But today, right?
Mm-hmm.
For some reason,
oh boy,
I was starving today. Right?
Generally, it's because you haven't eaten.
Well, yeah, but normally it's like noon hits and I start eating some of my food. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 11 o'clock. I'm like smashed half my lunch.
Right. The handlers brought in some bananas and stuff and
exactly.
some grass.
Like a cabbage in a box. It was cool.
Wait. Did you say a cabbage in a box or a cabbage and a box? Okay. Just wanted to make sure I heard that right. The cabbage. You fuck the cabbage, you eat the box.
Exactly. No. But, so I'm sitting there, I'm at work and I'm getting gas, which takes like 20 minutes because I have a huge gas tank.
Right.
And I'm like, God, I'm fucking starving.
This is a Speedway. You went in and got some steak?
Yeah, I got the first baseman steak. It was awesome. No, I had to bite in the bullet because that's a little cash in my wallet. I don't usually throw, whatever. I usually don't carry much cash on me. Mm-hmm. I got a Big Mac, which I haven't had in forever.
Right.
Hello,
gastrointestinal issues.
So I got a Big Mac.
Are you going to tell me that this is going to be similar to a past episode of our show?
No, it wasn't that bad.
No gravy leg. All right.
No. But so I get this Big Mac, and I was like, just nommed it.
Right.
I mean, it was delicious.
Right.
I'm like, God damn, these things are fucking good. I know they're horrible for you.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is just right now, I'm enjoying life.
There's absolutely zero reason for that to be a delicious sandwich, and yet there you are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I was me and the Big Mac, like, arm in arm on the beach. It was good.
Right.
It was good.
You replaced your cabbage with it.
Yeah, the cabbage is out. I'm like, sorry, cabbage, I signed the papers. You're out.
You like, see that middle bun? Nice.
Yeah, nice. Go fuck yourself.
Secret sauce. It's always moist.
So, fast forward, like, I don't know, 6 hours.
Okay.
I'm home.
Right.
Making dinner. And I'm like, God.
Big Mac's kicking.
Yeah, I'm like, Jesus. I feel like I just got stabbed. What is this?
That's the McDonald's effect.
I'm like, well, I got to eat dinner because I got to get to Brian's so we can podcast and have some beers and stuff. I'm like, before I go, though, I got to address this. Dude.
I got to address this.
It was horrible.
Right? Like yellow tape afterwards, horrible.
I don't know what happened.
All right.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I mean, you know, I had my normal standard morning constitutional,
Right.
which is already impressive.
Right.
But the night one, that was out of nowhere. I'm like, this has got to be for that Big Mac.
Right.
It's like in there like Mr. Plow. You know?
Right.
It's horrible. Felt way better, though.
Well, I'd hope.
I know, Jesus.
If you do something like that and you don't feel better,
Yeah.
that's generally not a good sign.
Oh, man.
Usually that means there's going to be a round two.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I was being stabbed anymore.
Right.
That was good.
It's one thing to feel like Rocky, but it's another to, feel like
Yeah.
it's the Apollo Creed fight.
I mean, at least it wasn't a Gravy Lake situation.
Right.
But it was still like, really?
Right.
Like, I need to have to come drain my septic tank. This is horrible.
Right. They come out and they're like, nope.
Like, oh, jeez, bring the bigger hose. This is crazy.
You're on your own, buddy. Like, damn it.
But goddamn, that Big Mac was good.
Now, the question will be, was it worth it?
It's totally.
All right.
Yeah, Jesus.
That's so horrible. Because
It-
I know exactly I
mean, at the time, it was awesome. I when I finished the last bite, I was immediately full regret.
Right, well.
like that's why did I do that?
yeah. That's pretty much how it should feel.
Yeah. But I guess
Generally, people get to where they can ignore that.
Yeah.
And then, it's like, ooh, I have fries left. Like, oh my God. Or second sandwich or...
Yeah. Well, it crossed my mind.
I remember you used to do that.
Yeah, I'm like, should I get 2 Big Macs? I'm like, nah, that's fucking
Like
crazy.
you're going to get that tingly feeling like you do when you drink too much.
Yeah.
That time it's like, probably should go to the hospital.
When my liver's leaning on my stomach like a tired fighter.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
oh,
on the ropes,
God.
yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Yeah.
You're probably right. I probably would have got the weird tinglies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to mention...
Who knows?
You would have probably had to move.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, this just shut it down.
You would have walked on your porch and be like, what the fuck's good? Jack and a beanstalk? Is that what's going on over there on the horizon? No, it's just Tony's house. Up on a poop pillar.
I feel like in that episode of South Park where Randy has the biggest poop in the world or whatever. And he just starts and he just goes rocketing up in the air. Like, ooh.
Yeah, double Big Mac probably would have been that.
Or, it's reminiscent to the show's Had to Stand Up story.
Right, yes.
Which I'm not going to tell because if we're ever going to have that on the show, he's telling it on here.
That's fair.
Because it needs to be told right.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess it up. Because Bonus Dog's here.
Damn shit for brains.
Bonus Dog's filling in for Soundboard T.
Good job.
Well, it's not tough to replace him.
Oh, wah, wah.
I'm kidding.
We kid.
I'm not kidding. Don't
Yeah,
tell him.
that's a siren's call that McDonald's gives you sometimes. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
they got peaches and cream pies? I might get one. No.
No,
Just
yeah.
get the Big Mac.
Like, what are you doing? Don't look at anything else on that menu. Yeah.
I should know better.
It's this. I'll be honest. It's the same with Frisch's because Frisch's has the big boy, and it's pretty much the same.
Fuck that. Super Big Boy. What
Well,
are you
that's
talking
what I mean. It's pretty much
Big boy.
similar sandwiches though.
All right.
And every once in a while, it's like that sounds really good. Then you eat it, and it's like, oh, why did I eat that?
about? But the problem when I go to Big Boy is I got to have the fries.
Yeah.
Because I do the dip.
I don't, but yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
She taught me that.
Right. Yeah, I've ended up at Frisch's quite a few times after a night of drinking. Much like the last time I drank here when T and I left.
There you go.
Because I was like, I should put some food in my face because it's a good idea.
It's a fine idea.
So Frisch's it was, and ate the big boy, and I got home, and I was like, I shouldn't have ate that.
Yeah, that's pretty typical.
I needed to eat something, but there's no good options at, 4 in the morning or whatever.
I don't even know when you guys left.
It was like 3:45 when we left.
It was late as fuck.
Yeah, well, whatever. But
Yeah.
for
Well,
you, it was
okay,
late as
that's
fuck.
true.
Yeah. For me, I'm like, whatever, I need to eat dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying that not joking at all for those listening. As I generally don't eat that late. But.
That was another night I got fucking annihilated.
Yeah.
That was a drunk quest night.
Yeah, it was. Oof.
Yeah, I remember I took myself out of the game, sat on the couch.
I lost track of what was going on at various parts of the night.
Did we talk about this on the
Yeah, we
podcast
did.
already? Okay,
Yeah.
jeez, I feel like I'm rehashing.
We do that, though. Let's move on to something else.
All right.
What kind of time are we looking at here?
We're at an hour 15 already.
Wow, all right. I figured we were past what would normally be our halfway point.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, we can take a break or we can just keep plowing through. Much like a Big Mac.
Yeah, that doesn't take a break.
No, boy, doesn't
Like
it.
you said,
It's
Mr.
a
Plow.
hard-working sandwich.
Yep. It's a sandwich that kicks like a meal.
Wasn't it Mayor McCheese? He should have been. What's Big Mac have to do in the McDonald's village of food?
I don't remember because I'm pretty sure that was a character.
It should be if it isn't.
Because Mayor McCheese was because there was him. There was
I hated Mayor McCheese. His policies.
I know you didn't vote for him. I get you.
What a jerk.
Well, and then there was what was the cop? Was that the Big Mac? Because if so, that's a really stereotypical thing. Because that's clearly an Irish reference.
Yeah, I don't know.
As a cop.
I guess we have to
look
up the McDonald's.
Please, let's. I feel like I should be wearing my Big Mac hat right now.
That would be awesome, actually.
Right.
I'd probably eat it.
Then I probably don't want to wear it.
Yeah, right.
Especially on my crotch.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, don't do that.
Right. Like, why does this taste like horseradish?
Nice.
Like, oh. Keep eating. No.
What the hell are those creepy things called?
What? The Fry Guys?
Yeah.
Or
the whole population of
fuck if
fucking
I know.
idiots.
I don't know. Because, I mean, Mayor McCheese and Big Mac Grimace,
I was going to put
Birdie.
McDonald's creatures. There you go, McDonald land.
I was going to say that might be a bunch of fecal matter.
All right, I'm going to find... What the fuck? Goddamn bonus dog.
Bonus dogs
I
molesting.
just put my toe in his ass. It's horrible.
For who? You were the dog.
Let's see here. Ronald McDonald, the hamburger, of course. Grimace, Mary McCheese, who can go fuck himself. Birdie, the early bird.
Yeah.
What is that?
You don't remember Birdie?
No.
Birdie can go fuck herself, too.
Captain Crook?
I don't remember Captain Crook. Is that the cop?
No. It's kind of like the Hamburglar, except he was trying to steal filet of fishes, which he can keep. He can have them all.
Right.
That's not even fish. I don't know what it is. It's filet of something.
All he wanted was filet of fish?
Yeah.
What a dumb idea. All right.
The professor.
I don't remember the professor either.
He's a local inventor, Brian.
Oh, okay.
He's a minor character who rarely spoke. Ugh. Officer Big Mac.
There it is. Okay. I knew there was a cop. I couldn't remember if that was Big Mac or not. Wow. That's funny.
Oh, what a dick. Yeah, there's a large Big Mac for a head minus the vegetables and special sauce.
Yeah.
Good job.
Right? It's like, who's getting a Big Mac without the special sauce?
Yeah, really.
I mean, it's a double cheeseburger kind of without the... Well, I mean, it's still different, but whatever.
The Fry Kids. What the hell is a hamburger patch? That sounds sexy.
Oh, I know what that is.
Oh, the hamburgers grew like fruit.
Yes. I remember those. Dude, there used to be...
Sounds like someone that like shaves their vagina hair into a hamburger. The old hamburger patch.
That's disturbing.
Yes.
Right.
The trash cans, I remember those guys.
Yep.
The Happy Meal gang.
Yep.
Who they go around and just fuck shit up. They beat people into their club.
Probably, yeah.
Uncle O'Grimacy.
That I don't remember. Sounds like he should have a van and candy, though.
He was in celebration of St. Patrick's Day and the Shamrock Shake in the late 70s.
Okay.
Hence O'Grimacy.
I see. Well, that is a traditional Irish name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cosmec. MC Mech.
Don't remember.
He was a surfer alien dude.
So he was the Poochie of Playland.
Yes.
Yeah.
The McNugget Buddies.
I remember those. Do you remember they had them in the Happy Meals that you could dress them up and shit?
I do remember that. Bernice.
I don't remember Bernice. Was she just some creepy old woman?
It just says a strange creature introduced in 1992.
All right.
Vulture.
Don't remember Vulture.
Sunday. Oh, I am hungry. The McGriddler and Mike the Microphone.
The McGriddler, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. What was the name of the dude that did the Mac Tonight song?
I'm sorry, just the Griddler, not... What now? I'm sorry, what now?
Do you remember like the Mac Tonight where it was like a moon head?
Like this link right here?
I don't know. Sure.
Yes, Mac Tonight.
Oh, that was just his name was Mac Tonight?
I'm looking. That's a campaign.
Because if I believe right, it was to advertise that McDonald's was staying open later. That like they had a late night menu or something. Before they went to 24 hours at some location.
Yeah, it seems like it was just a, based off of Mac the Knife and a lounge singer. It was just, that was his name.
Yeah.
Mac Tonight.
Yeah, I just remember him having a moon head and wore sunglasses, if I believe right.
There's a picture of him right here.
Yep.
Looks like a real creep.
Well, it could be worse. It could be the new Happy Meal mascot thing.
I have not seen that.
That thing is creepy as shit. Like, or their new, I don't even know what they call it, but it's scary looking. And it's like, why do these people keep making these things that should terrify children?
Yeah, really.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm kind of an advocate for McDonald's coming up with characters that terrify children. You know?
Like hot oil to the face man?
Yes. No, he works at McDonald's. There's a difference.
Oh, okay.
That's Rodney. He just works in the bag.
That's Rodney. Damn it, Rodney, get away from the hot oil. Just throws it in people's faces.
Yeah. Well.
Gets cups of it, a ladle. I like a ladle.
Right. Like, oh, can I have an ice water? Sure, ma'am.
Yeah, he just ladles hot oil into her face.
Oh, I was thinking he just gives her a cup of hot oil, but ladling it into her face is much better.
Yeah. Like Mayor McCheese and Ron McDonald are having a very important meeting, and Ronnie just runs in with a ladle full of hot grease. Just fucks him up.
And that's when Mayor McCheese became Two-Face.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, half his face is just eaten.
Yeah, half it's all melted and brown and whatever. The other half is, McCheese.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger.
I guess it's a cheeseburger. I don't know
what it is.
It's
a birth defect.
Yeah. How's a guy who's a cheeseburger outrank a guy who's a Big Mac?
I just know. I'm pretty impressed that
Or
he
a
made
McDLT.
Mayor with that sort of birth defect.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that should be
That's
caught
true.
in the womb. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
It's a hamburger.
Or a cheeseburger. He's Mayor McCheese.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's a cheeseburger. Be like, the guy looks at his wife like,
we should go to Planned Parenthood.
What the fuck is going on?
Give him the old spatula.
If I eat it, is it murder? I don't. I remember when I was a kid, we went to West Virginia, and right across the border into West Virginia, there was a McDonald's where they had a whole bunch of these characters outside the McDonald's. Like, they had these, bushes that had the hamburgers on them.
Right.
Like whatever those were called, you said?
The burger fruit or whatever?
Yeah. And stuff like that, like out front, and they would actually talk to you and stuff.
That's fucked up.
Oh, they had rides that were like the Fry Guys and stuff. It was not those rides, but those ones you sit on and they just rock back and forth on the spring, kind of a thing. They had different ones of those, and yeah, I don't know. Looking back, pretty creepy.
It sounds awfully creepy.
Yeah, but it was West Virginia, so no creepier than the banjo music you hear most of the places.
That's true. Now, was it Western? Did they think it was like magic or sorcery?
Probably. Look at all them.
The devil's in this bush. I say the devil's in it.
This is the worst tasting burger ever. Guy's just gnawing on one of them like,
what is this Big Mac sauce? Satan's jism?
Also a good band name.
Yeah, it is.
Not really.
Big Mac sauce?
Oh, yes. Of course. What else could I have meant?
AKA Satan's jism.
Right.
Yeah.
That's their first album. Satan's Jism.
Satan's jism.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my.
You betcha.
So should we talk about the stuff we've alluded to that we were going to talk about?
Do you mean the fappening?
Well, did you want to start there? Or do you want to start with, the other Joan Rivers?
What other thing happened?
Joan Rivers.
Oh. Is she okay?
Oh, no. I know. I'm such a horrible person, dude. Like, when the fappening happened,
Yeah.
I sent out a tweet later that day that it was... And I was like, so have the Joan Rivers nudes leaked yet?
Oh.
I had somebody who was like, that's poor taste. And I'm like, duh.
Is it now?
It's like, have you ever seen her stand up?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not saying she'd find me funny, but she would have been like, he has the right to say whatever the fuck he wants.
More funny than the other guy.
Which other guy?
I was like, duh, you see what's happening and stuff? So poor taste. Fuck off.
Right? Go put ketchup on your prime rib.
Exactly.
Rodney will make it for you.
You'll carve off a slice of River's vagina. Poor taste.
Ugh. It's probably already been trimmed a bit.
Probably. Gotta make it look young and creepy.
Well, obviously.
As with the rest of the package.
Right. It was funny. I was listening to Billy Burr's podcast this week, and he was talking about how, if she died, that, she probably wouldn't get the credit she deserved for being the legend that she was.
Right.
And it's actually turned out to be the opposite. Like, there's been tons of people that have,
come out and
talked about how great she was and all the stuff, her being a pioneer as a talk show host and, being a dirty comic, as a woman because, that was not, traditional.
Right.
And just the whole never giving a fuck kind of a thing. Just saying whatever.
You ever watched a documentary about her?
Yeah.
It's good.
It's great, yeah.
I don't remember the name of it, though.
Yep. But it's just,
Just find out.
yeah, it's, I don't remember now. But she's, not at this point wasn't known as much for being a comedian as much as she was for
A Piece of Work.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Makes sense.
It used to be on Netflix. I don't know if it still is.
I don't either,
It's worth watching.
Yep.
When she's got, like, that whole wall of, like, library card catalogs with just jokes in it.
Yep.
And it's, like, was it organized by premises?
Something like that, yeah. That's what was it. Somebody the other day made a comment about how she was doing Twitter before Twitter existed. Yeah, I was like, basically. Well, Carlin kind of did his stuff that way too.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he talks about it in one of his stand-ups, how he has a catalog of like all his jokes before computers existed.
Shit. Excuse me.
So yeah,
pretty wild.
Yeah,
wild stuff.
Yep. Another big hit to the comedy circuit.
For sure. Really sucks. People may give her shit, but she was funny.
Yeah. I'm glad the Comedy Central got to do a roast of her while she was still alive.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't think of a better send-off than that.
Yeah.
But, which that's also worth watching if you've never seen.
Right.
Because, she gives as good as she takes on that shit.
Excuse me.
Much like most of the people who've been roasted. I think she actually used to do some of the Friars Club roasts, too.
So too, yeah.
Because I think she was one of the few women that were part of it, yeah. Which is always a big deal, because not as much now, because I think more women are being involved.
I gotta hold the mic.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
Lean it forward, man.
Yeah.
Just a little mic stand.
You just gotta slouch down.
Ugh. Damn mic stand.
Yeah. So, yeah, that happened, and then the fappening happened. Well, fappening, I think, was first, but whatever.
For those who don't know, the fappening was hackers from, I think, 4chan, mostly. Somehow got into the iTunes cloud.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, did they raid celebrities' phones and start posting pics.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of celebrities that are a lot of nerdy girls.
Yeah. And allegedly there's a whole bunch more that haven't been leaked yet. Yeah. What I think is funny is it's like, the longer that they wait to leak the stuff, it seems like the easier it's going to, or not the easier, but, you're giving the FBI and stuff more time to catch you. If they really wanted to just, whatever I figured they would just dump all of it.
Right.
And just be like, booyah, but that's not what's going on.
It's kind of odd the way they're doing it, but
yeah.
Whatever.
It's like, wow, it's such a breach of privacy.
It is.
It's just.
But, I always, if you're going to send some nudes out, you got to assume someone else is going to be looking at them at some point.
Right. I mean, that doesn't excuse,
No, it doesn't excuse it.
Yeah. Because I saw a good post on Twitter where there was, I forgot, one of the media things where somebody on the media was, saying that. And someone on Twitter was just kind of like, that's kind of like she shouldn't dress that way.
Right.
Kind of and I'm like, there is some truth to that. That's,
like, well, geez, if she's going to gyrate her ass in her tube.
Right. Yeah. Doesn't give you permission to go up and just have your way with it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. And that's, same with this.
You can't go over there and throw horseradish on her.
Yeah, right. Right. I know, and it's so, and, like Jennifer Lawrence, her rep or whatever, like almost right away was just like, yeah, they're real. You know, like they just came right out and owned it and whatever.
It's the best way to do it.
Yeah. I know. The whole denying it and stuff, it's just, kind of like, I don't know.
What's the point?
Yeah, especially once they're out. You can't.
Plus, it's the internet. I've seen, not so many, but I've seen enough where it's like, oh, really? Person denying this? And then they start breaking down different pictures that the girl's in. Like, here's the same door. Here's this. Here's that.
This mole's on her shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, clearly that is you with, I don't know, half a wine bottle in your asshole or whatever. Whatever's going on.
Right.
You know?
Tony just gave you all a preview of if his nudes leak out.
Yeah, it's true. Exactly.
Let's just say it's a big wine bottle, too.
Oh, my God. Bigfoot sat down on that. So terrible.
Yeah. That's funny.
Should just be walking through a field all awkward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really tough because, it's like, again, I'm looking on Twitter and stuff, and you just see so many people that are, like, don't be a creep, don't look at this stuff, which is true because, it's like the less people that look at the stuff, then, but it's like, it's not going to make them not do this because people are always going to be curious and do this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And Apple announced today that they've implemented some more security stuff to help protect people's info in the cloud.
Sure.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're all making their own horseradish because they got all the access.
Right. Well, that's the thing is, I'm curious to see how long, if they catch the person, how long it takes. That
I can't
kind of
imagine it's that easy to do.
No, I can't imagine.
Really don't know.
Yeah. I was reading something on Reddit that says that this kind of stuff has been going on for years, though.
Right.
And what was it? It was in the like top stories on like the front page of Reddit. That there was a story, I guess, done by Wired, like warning people about this like 2 years ago.
Right.
And
people are dummies.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, people are really trusting with the internet and stuff.
Exactly. Oh, it's a miracle of technology, guys.
Yeah, it is. But anything that's an advancement, technology-wise, always seems to be a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
There's always that drawback to it, like this.
Oh my God! How did you guys see my penis collage I made?
Yeah.
No, they're all mine.
It's like if you're gonna, like, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like you've got to understand at this point in the world, though, too. It's like everybody has a camera on them, and a lot of people have the ability to be nerdy people on the internet.
You're all rats, ratting everybody out,
right?
Yeah, it's true.
But that still doesn't give somebody,
no, I'm
the
not,
right to do this shit. Yeah.
I mean, if
listen, the internet just about at one point 4chan and Reddit were both down,
which is crazy
because there were Kate Upton nudes and Jennifer Lawrence nudes being like splashed across the internet.
I mean, if Jennifer Lawrence, I told her stop texting me, right? But she wouldn't listen,
right?
Now everybody's got to see him.
Yeah,
I don't tell her.
Yeah, right. And it was it just a few months ago? I think it was like Kate Upton was like, I'll never do fully nude, and it's exactly. Like, well, everybody's already seen you now, so it's not that I'm saying she should. It's just
right, just
somebody who clearly wasn't going to or didn't have any plans to do anything
as far as she knew.
Right.
We'll give her 10 years when the jobs aren't coming in.
Yeah,
she'll be throwing those titties everywhere.
I guess from what I read on Reddit, it sounds like that it might have been Verlander's phone that got hacked. Or his account, not hers so much.
Because apparently there's Verlander dick out there.
Yeah. Yeah, originally people on Twitter were just like, oh, God, I didn't need to see Verlander's ass. And I'm like, what the heck? Because it was right kind of toward the beginning. I'm like, what the hell? And then I was like, oh. Because people started posting the pictures on Twitter at the time.
Right.
I'm like, God. And, like, when you're on the computer on Twitter, the pictures just show up now.
Yeah.
They don't. It's like if you're on your phone or something, a lot of times, you
gotta click it.
Yeah. So, yeah. But now Twitter and various sites are, if the pictures show up, they're taking accounts down. So.
That explains half the links I click are dead. I knew it.
Right.
Damn it.
Well, I think it's funny because it's like on Reddit, somebody made a comment about they're like, well, when are more going to be put up? And I'm like, it's as soon as somebody puts stuff up. It's like the FBI and stuff have to be watching it, and they're immediately going to be like, hey Reddit, tell us
what's that dude's IP address?
Yeah,
Sweet.
I'm not saying that the person won't have a way to be anonymous first, and then, but
He
whatever.
can wear a Guy Fawkes mask.
Right.
It seems to work out.
Right. I don't think that works as well unless you're.
Does it mask your IP address?
I don't think it works that way.
Ah, jeez. I should never bought one.
You just put that as your Twitter app. You're like, I'm anonymous now.
And
Not part of the group.
Yeah.
I'm
not here.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
I'm no longer that guy. I'm every guy now.
I'm a wolf because lambs are delicious. Leave me alone.
Right? What a mess.
Man. Got that right.
It's been all over like every news source by now, though,
It's
too.
been all over everything.
It's interesting to me how many places are, like 4chan's getting blamed for it, and Twitter and Reddit are getting blamed, and it's like, it's none of those sites. It's just creeps.
Yeah.
Like, they're the problem, and there was a hole in the software.
Exactly.
That's a problem.
Somebody found a hole, and then they found all these news.
Yeah.
And they're like, I can get some sweet karma out of this.
Right. Which is weird because I don't know. Well, I guess it'd be easier to track them if they sold them. But I was,
Right.
It's interesting that they're not selling them.
Yeah.
That they're just putting them out for free or whatever. Because you'd almost think they'd try to sell them instead.
I agree.
But it would make them easier. Unless they were like, give us X amount of Bitcoin.
Right.
To where they could maybe be a little more anonymous with it. I don't know.
The fappening.
Yep. We won't be putting links up for the fappening on the website.
What? Okay, you're right.
They'll just be dead in 2 seconds anyway, and then
That's
we'll be
true.
prosecuted.
I'm just impressed that people still just get off by celebrity pictures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently I'm jaded.
Well, that's why I was looking on Reddit last night to kind of, look at what, like I said, I was looking through the new or hot tab on there, and different. It was so funny how many people are just like, oh my God, I hope this celebrity, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wow, really? It's like,
Yeah, okay.
like, okay. Like, I just don't.
Like, do you really want to see Glenn Close's anus?
Yeah, kind of do. No.
Yeesh.
Out of respect.
Oh, well, you didn't have to out of respect.
Out of respect.
Yeah.
If Glenn Close came up to you and said, would you like to look at my anus? You have to go, sure, I'd like to see the Eye of Sauron.
Exactly. Like, look at it. Put my nose on it. I don't know.
I'm going to pretend
Out of respect.
pretend it's a piece of gum that I had in class.
Exactly.
My nose right on the chalkboard. Yeah.
Oh, don't forget shout-outs.
Oh, right. Yeah, we, yeah, I can talk well. We had the guy over at the Green Up podcast, well, Ryan at the Green Up podcast, and Nickel on their, I believe it was the latest episode, talked about, there's a segment on their show where they listened to us and, had nice words to say about us.
Right.
Because they're afraid, no. They know what's good for them as Pod Gods members.
We were a handsome gentleman.
Right.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that was us that said that.
Yeah, no, they're talking about us.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they said, those guys, Salty Language is a handsome gentleman podcast.
Right.
And other guys like, yeah, I heard they're a bunch of cocksmen. Like, yeah, it's true.
Right. Horseradish aplenty.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, I wanted to say thanks to them for shouting us out.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, guys.
I know the Green Up podcast is part of the Pod Gods network. I did not look to see if Graphic Novice is, but Nickel is from the Graphic Novice podcast, which you can find on the Twitters.
Oh, wait, he's not from a Pod God?
I don't know.
Okay.
He might be. Who knows?
Yeah, I'll welcome
him. He probably will be soon if he isn't, as we assimilate them all.
It's true.
You can find his show over at, he's part of, I think there's 4 of them on the show. I may have misheard him. But it's at Graphic Novice on the Twitters.
Right.
And Ryan from the Green Up podcast, where they talk about video games and then a variety of other things. That's at Green Up podcast on the Twitters.
Fair enough.
And you can get the links you need for downloads and such from there.
Right.
So, yeah. So, once again, thanks, guys, for for listening to us. I know the energy level's just sapping here.
Yeah, I'm dying over here.
I know. You need to go have a pot of coffee.
Some.
Maybe 2. So, how much? What are we at time-wise? We're probably at an hour and 40 minutes, I'm guessing.
I pull up Audacity. Hour 39.
Pretty good,
job.
right?
Good job.
Yeah, that's what happens when you run run the show, you get these things, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's good enough. I was just looking through the other stuff I had pulled, but it's all just stuff.
Yeah, so I don't really have anything
We
else.
can talk about that whenever.
Ever.
Yeah. We were going to have an interesting surprise for everybody this week, but that fell through. So.
Yeah, it's true.
Because of stupid weather, and we were at a bar. So.
Yep, you'll have that, Brian.
Mostly the weather, though.
It's true.
Just in case, anyone listens.
Nah.
Not because we
that
drink.
Ain't happening.
We don't drink.
What? We don't?
Nope.
Oh, you're right.
Exactly.
We consume as gentlemen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess, let's do some plugs then, I guess, right?
Thank God, yeah.
Go to saltylanguage.com and find all our links to the social media sites that we're on. I've got a blog that I generally write up over there. There's links to all the past shows we have because a lot of them are not on iTunes anymore. As we've now, this one's 163. There's 50 on iTunes.
Damn.
So, yeah. So a whole bunch of our episodes are not up on there. You can... Tony generally puts up videos and pictures and other shenanigans on there.
Yep.
There's a link to the Pod Gods Network, which is the network we were talking about that we're part of. So you can go check out other shows such as Green Up Podcast and various other pals of ours at podgodsnetwork.com, or through the link will just take you right to the website.
For sure.
Then you can click around on the different shows as you pleasure.
Tradition.
Yes. As you pleasure, I was saying, which sounds like I'm going down a way different road.
Weird.
Yeah. I believe we're still part of the CWE Radio Random Replay, so go check that out.
Succotash seems to love us, too.
Also true. Good call on that. The Succotash Show, where they play clips from comedy podcasts. And, I don't have the Twitters of his show right in front of me, but I believe it's at Succotash Show.
I think you're right, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
That sounds right.
So, yeah, thanks for shouting us out each week. Anything else? I mean, aside from the Twitters.
I am Manani.
The show is at salty_language.
Right.
I'm at Stunami. And, yeah, that's...
I think that's it. So I'm already a faceplant.
Right on.
So I guess have a beer, you'll be fine.
Stay salty.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Stuff.